see a package that's gotten here a lot quicker than I thought it would. Yeah, let's open this up, see what we got. So I'm not gonna lie, kind of excited and nervous all at the same time. But let me open this up, let me make some room on the bench. We'll open up this pit. Alright, so obviously this is going to be the supplies I ordered for finishing up the harness. First thing I'm noticing is that this thing is stuffed to the brim to make it all fit in this bag, and that's pretty awesome because it keeps shipping down. So let's see if I can start pulling stuff out and see what we got. Everything's nice and labeled. Or is it labeled? Yeah. 4 feet. What is this? Actually, it doesn't quite say what this is. I know that's shrink tubing. Alright, next we got some DR25, 3/16, 20 feet. What else? You got the red 50 feet of 20 gauge. Got a master engine, whatchamacallit, label kit. There we go. So it's cool because it comes with, so it's the yellow labels and it has the clear shrink tubing that you put on top of it. That nice. What else? So you got 50 feet of black 20 gauge, so I can differentiate between power and ground. 4 feet DR25. 3/4 inch. Got some more. Oh, I ordered some weather packed connectors that I'm going to use for the the fans, because mine didn't have connectors on them. So that's male and female with pins. What else? 6 feet of 1/4 inch DR25. This is all yellow labeled DR25 because I saw that the white stuff just rubs right off. And 3 feet of 1/2 inch DR25. That's it. So I'm kind of nervous because now I have to get started on the harness because this is the stuff I was waiting on. But hey, now that it's here, I'll get started on it, I don't know, later today. So sweet. Well, ran over to the mailbox, got a few more packages. I know what these two are, but I forgot what those two are. I think I know what that one is, don't know what that is. Let me open them up real quick, see what we got. Alright, the first two, like I said, I know what they were. I bought an electrical wiring diagram and a repair manual, because why not? So, pretty cool to have, always handy. Never know when it'll come. And then the wiring, let me tell you what, I don't know how to read a wiring diagram, but I guess I'm going to learn today. But that's good since I'm wiring the car myself. And let's see what we got over here. Doesn't feel like there's anything in here. Let's see. Hold on. Ha! So this is actually a conversion of 1/8 MPT to 1/8 BPST. I forget what it is. So it's basically going to be for the oil pressure sensor. It's going by the oil filter housing. It's a different thread, so I just bought that to be able to put on it so it'll fit. Let's see if it says what it is. Yeah, 1/8 MPT to 1/8 BSPT. So now my pressure sensor will fit on it. And this one I'm hoping is open barrel crimps. Let's see which they are. Bought a few different sized crimps. See if I can show it better. Let me pull it out. Hold on. Alright, you you can see what I'm talking about, open barrel splices. So I can join multiple wires together, which I need to do for power and ground on some of them. I wasn't sure what size I was going to need, so I ordered several of each. So I'll figure it out. And that's it. Time to keep working on the harness now that I pretty much have everything I need. Got 2 more packages in the mail. I honestly have no idea what's in this one. And as usual, I ordered something and can't remember what it is either. Let me open them up, see what we got real quick, and keep moving on. So in brown package number 1, don't come out. 1 second. I can do it. I think I can. There we go. And doesn't say. I can't tell what it is. But let's see what we got. Flex fuel connector. Yeah, I need to wire that in. Oval connector. I need that. And a water temp plug. Needed that because I ordered a new water temp. That's the old one. So got those, and let's see what's in this white one. Oh, what is it? What the? 1 plug. I don't even know what it's for. Oh, I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, at least I have it, but I have no idea what plug. I'll figure it out. What does this say? Nothing. It says nothing. I have to go through my receipt to see what it was for. So, alright, back to the program. It's kind of the final package I've been waiting for and kind of stalling about. And you know it's going to be a good one when it has Japanese writing on it. So this is from beaverpower.com. Let me open it up and show you exactly what I was waiting for. Alright, they have like a minimum order before they can ship it. So I had to just fill it up with a bunch of open splice, connectors, I don't know what the fuck you call these, ring terminals. But the main thing was this plug right here. Let me open it up. It's hard to do with one hand. So what this plug is, it's actually from the stock 7M harness. So I threw out my harness without realizing that I was going to need plugs off of it. So this plug actually hooks up and goes into the fuse box and provides power to a few things in the factory 7M engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to supply power to the coils and injectors through the factory relay and fuse box. So it's 2 less things I'll have to run. Let me find this plug, make sure it hooks up. That's not it. So it's this gray plug right here. Being difficult. That's it, plugged in. So just have to run power to that, and that'll kind of start to wrap up the harness. It's pretty much the last piece I was waiting on. So now that we got all those parts in, time to get started. Alright, what I got going on tonight is finishing running wires before I start sheathing the harness. So I kind of just lay this in here mocked. And what I have left is I need power to the injectors and coils, and power to some of the sensors and grounds. So what I'm doing right now is I found my pin 50, which is 5 volts. It's a white one somewhere. Give me a second. Here we go. Wow. Kind of dark in here. So this one that I have terminated is pin 50, which is 5 volts. So I'm gonna run a mock wire from there up to the map sensor and then also to the oil pressure sensor. So that's gonna provide 5 volts to both of those. And then there's another one that's 5 volts. I need to figure it out. But let me run these wires, figure the lengths, cut them, splice them in, and then I'll show the other power wire. So I went ahead, I measured how long I needed those power cables to be for the injectors and coils. Nope, it was for the map and the oil pressure sensor. So here's the first update. All of these little crimps did not work for me. And I probably have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes. I mean, obviously some are really big, but I was trying all these small ones just for 3 wires, 1 coming in, 2 going out, and I could not get them to crimp. Finally, I got one that's been holding, crimped one that started holding really well. Let's see if we can see it right here. Started pulling on it, give it a little test, and it started pulling the sheathing off of the wire, so I guess it's pretty good. So now I'm going to put some dual wall heat shrink on it to cover that up, and then there'll be wire sheathing that goes on top of it. So moving in the right direction, but I got a plan to try some different crimps. Let me put some heat shrink on this real quick. So obviously I tried crimping those power wires I need to do, and it just wasn't working out. The crimper that I have isn't crimping them small enough. It's kind of making it like a triangle and not necessarily crimping everything down together. So I kind of got bummed out about that. I got a hold of someone that said, hey, try these Toyota connectors. They work really well. So I had to order these Toyota crimps, and then also had to order the tool for crimping them. So I'm on my way to the dealership right now, pick those up, and then I ordered the crimper and it's coming from China, so I gotta wait for that to come in. Besides that, once I get back home, I won't be able to use the crimps, but you know what I haven't done? I need to relocate the battery, so I'm gonna probably work on that when I get back. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go pick these up, and then next steps will be working on the battery. This one's a little bit bigger than usual. I know what it is. I was just happened to be on eBay and I found a really good deal on it, and I bought it. So let me open it up real quick, give you a peek inside. There it is, Mishimoto radiator for IS300. Fucking looks sweet, but I won't find out until I get the car running. But looks good so far. It's hard to pass up a good deal. Alright, so last time I was showing you guys about the open barrel splices that I bought, and they were a complete fail. At least the small ones that I was trying to use, I could not get them to crimp the way I wanted to. So I was trying to crimp them, and they kept coming out like a V shape, kind of like this. But you need them to kind of crimp down onto each other and look kind of like a C that's been crimped down, and they were not coming out like that at all. So it was like the biggest fail, and I felt like I was defeated. Like that's all I needed, and that's all I needed to do to finish the harness, and I couldn't get the wires to crimp together. So let me show you right now. I got some sitting right here on the bench of ones that weren't crimping the way I wanted. So you get a look at how they're not supposed to come out. So hold on one second. All right, so obviously I got a whole bunch of different sized open barrel splices, large one, oh, can't see. Really small ones, all the way up to larger ones, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna need, so I got a whole bunch of different sizes. So let's have a look right here of these failed attempts. So this first one on the left, you can see it's still round. It's kind of like, second one is kind of triangular. Third one, I don't know if you can tell how small these are, but let me use a pen, give some reference. Third one, triangular. That first gold one, I don't know what it wanted to do. It's trying to, I don't know, be something it's not supposed to be. Like a fucking, I don't know, cinnamon roll or something. Fucking second gold one, it's kind of better, kind of the right shape. It's just almost not crimped down enough. Third one broke. Let's look at this first silver one. Doesn't look too bad, but I feel like it's the middle is supposed to crimp down more. Third one, nah. And then you can really see on this last one, it just stayed open and it's triangular. Or hold up. No, it's not even open. It's just triangular in shape. So, you know, I kept messing with it, and it kept bugging the shit out of me. So I did get one that worked. Let me just move this pile of junk out of the way. So I did get one splice to work. Let me see the top of it. So you can see there, it's completely closed at the top. So, I mean, this one came out great. I do a pull test, I can't pull it apart. So if I were to use this, I would put some dual wall heat shrink on it to cover up that open splice. So which I actually got one harness done on the, one connection done on it like that. And that's all I could do. So as far as these crimps, they weren't working out. I know I said I was gonna relocate the battery and work on the car, but I just haven't done that. I've been so let down by not being able to crimp anything on the wiring harness that I just kind of stepped away. And I'm just waiting on these crimpers to come in from China. They're taking forever to come in. But I told you guys I was gonna pick up some crimps from Toyota. Give you a little glimpse of what they look like. They're just round, circular crimps. So there's a whole bunch of small ones, medium, then large ones. Got plenty to do the whole harness with. So I'm just waiting for those crimps to come in, and then hopefully I'll be able to get a good crimp on these. I can finish up on this wiring harness. It's just sitting here waiting. So this is going to be a fail video of not being able to crimp. One thing I did get in the mail towards the battery location is this circuit breaker versus doing a fuse. If you pop it or anything, all you have to do is reset it. Makes it a lot easier than having a fuse. So one thing I need is a battery box, and I have no idea what size or what kind of battery box to get. I see these plastic ones that look like crap. Not exactly something I want to get. It just doesn't look appealing. So this is how it sits. Got the new coils in. I don't know if I showed you guys the new coils. Got the 370Z coils. That's how long it's been since I've done anything on the car. Also, here's something I got going on. This radiator. So I bought this radiator off eBay. It said like open box. It was, you know, a good discount. That's why I bought it. So I bought it. So here it is. It's kind of laying where it's supposed to. But then when I lay it flat against this radiator support, you can see here it's flat against the radiator support. Then as it gets to the driver's side, it starts to poke out. Obviously, it's not supposed to do that. So I think it's bent. If you look at it, the thing's just... Hold on, let me get in front of this. It just curves. It curves inward. So whereas when I put the stock IS300 radiator in, it fits flat. So I'm thinking this one's just bent. Maybe that's why I decided to try to sell it as open box. but I think I'm just gonna have to return it because that's not gonna work. So one thing I got to deal with, waiting on crimpers, and I will be doing the battery relocation next video. Hold me to it. But I've had a lot of friends ask, hey, what's going on with the car? What's happening? And it's just, I keep saying, oh, one more piece, and all I need are these crimpers. Just crimp these wires for the power wires and the grounds. And I can finish this harness. But it's always one little thing. So that's why it's taking forever. Or at least that's my excuse. So that's it. I wanted to give an update, even if it's a fail update. Update better than no update. So that's it.
Filming.
What is it, John?
YouTube, comment, like this video if you like it. Watch some more if you don't like it. Horrible. Horrible.